Is this little mic the ultimate vlogging mic of 2020? We're gonna find out in this video. I know that I'm sitting down right now, but I promise this is not one of those sit down videos where I share all the specs with you and I show you how to use this. Instead, I actually went out and I vlogged with this microphone because I think that is the ultimate test. That's what you want to see, that's what I want to see and what I want to know when I'm looking to buy a new microphone. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to put this little guy or girl to the test. As vloggers or filmmakers, we want good audio. Let me rephrase that, we want great audio. And as vloggers, this is a real challenge because we cannot control the environment, we switch locations all the time, we switch from facing the camera to being behind the camera. It is an absolute nightmare for audio. Deity was kind enough to send me this microphone to test out. I'm not being paid for this video, but they did send me this product for free. When it comes to vlogging microphones, I have a few requirements. The first one is that I want it to have great audio. I want it to be small. I want it to be easy to use, portable. I don't want to charge it. I want it to have great wind protection. And again, I wanted to have great audio. Last time I checked, this microphone only cost $89 or 110 euros. I'll put the links in the description and the price is on the screen. So for that money, my question is, will it deliver and will it meet all of my requirements? Let's find out. Good morning everyone and welcome to another vlog. I am so excited about this vlog because this is not just a vlog. We're actually going to be testing out the Deity D4 Duo. I'm recording with it right now. I'm super excited about it. Let's head out because this house is hot as heck. We're currently dealing with a heat wave, so it is way too hot, as you can probably tell. So let's go to the city center. It should be very quiet right now because it's only 7:31, but who knows? Let's go. Keep your distance, guys. Social distancing, still important. So Deity released a new mic today, the D4 Duo, and right now I'm recording with it. The entire vlog will be recorded with it, so we can properly test it. I've been using it for the past week, and I'm absolutely in love with the microphone. And also, look at that view. I mean, this is where our parliament, where the Dutch parliament does parliament things, government things. Did you notice how the audio remained the same while I was showing you the parliament? The reason for that is because the mic Duo, the D4 Duo, has two mics. It has one on the front, one on the back. I think it is, I have never seen this before, and I love it. It is perfect if you're vlogging and you want to show something like I just did, or if you're with a friend and you like turn the camera to your friend and then back to you. The audio will remain like perfect. There's a lot of noise behind me, so I'm kind of curious how well this mic performs right now. Okay, let me turn around really quickly and see how the mic performs. Because right now the cleaning car is behind the camera, so the back camera should be able to pick it up. I'm kind of curious how this is going, and also how we can fix this in post, because you don't need to use the two microphones if you don't want to. There is a very handy switch on the top of the microphone that you can switch from stereo to mono to only use the front microphone and not the back microphone. However, I don't see a point in that. I think that you can always record with both microphones just to be sure, especially if you're me. I would always forget to put it back to stereo. So it's way better to just record with both microphones and then fix it in post, which I will show you when we get home. I'm sorry if I'm sweating, but well, no, I'm not sorry if I'm sweating. I mean, I'm human. I sweat a lot during summer. I'm not sorry about that. Also, I am trying to escape the cleaning vehicle, but it seems to be following me. I think it's way slower than I am. I just took a turn. Let's hope it's not gonna come this way, so we can talk about if this microphone is easy to use, and if I'm gonna give them points for that. I'm using the back mic right now, and I'm going to try, oh my gosh, it's so loud. I didn't expect it to be this loud at like 7:30 in the morning. So there's two things that I can do. I can either freak out because I cannot find a quiet place, or I can accept it because when you're vlogging, you're in an environment that is uncontrollable, like you have no control over it. So this is basically the perfect example and the perfect test for the microphone to see if it really fits our needs as vloggers. Excuse me. Okay, let's talk about the size, because this is something that is pretty important to me. I have the Video Mic Pro from Rode, which is great. It's a great mic, but it's huge, and especially with my A6600, it is just way too big. So I'm actually looking for a smaller mic, which is why I got the Rode Micro. But this one is just as small as the Micro, but if you put the other windshield on it, because this one has two mics, so there's two windshields, then it's a little bit bigger, but it's still small enough, so I still like it. The other thing that I think is really smart is that they put the output on the side of the microphone instead of on the back. With the Micro, for example, this is not a comparison video, but I'm just referencing to the Micro because you're probably looking at the Micro if you're looking for a vlogging mic, or you already have the Micro and you want to know if you should upgrade to the Deity D4 Duo. So that is why I am referencing to the other mic. But on the Micro, it is placed on the back, which means that it covers my screen, it covers my viewfinder. It is very annoying, and because Deity put it on the side instead of at the back, you don't have that problem anymore. The only problem that I have is the A6600 with the flip-up screen. That is the design of the A6600 and not the design of the Deity D4 Duo. They also added this handy dandy thing. I have no idea what it is called, but you can basically clip in the cable so that it's a little bit more organized, which is also very useful. And then you just plug it in and you're ready to play. Look at how royal this looks. All the gold and everything. I think it is super beautiful. I don't come here too often. I should come here more often. Bye. Bye. See ya another time. In case you didn't know, and a lot of people don't know, because a lot of people when they come to the Netherlands, they go to Amsterdam, but there is so much more in this country. For example, this city, The Hague, it is the royal city. It is the city where the king and queen lives. It is the city where the parliament is. Like, all the important stuff is actually done in The Hague and not in Amsterdam. So if you're ever visiting the Netherlands, this is definitely worth the trip. I just remembered that my bike is on the other side, so we're walking back. Oh look, I was just walking through this. Do you hear the reverb? I wonder what that sounds like with this microphone. Oh my gosh, I am shining! Let's talk about how easy this mic is. This mic is so easy to use because, like I already said, you just plug it in and it's ready to go. The only thing that you have to do is change the switch if you want to, from stereo to mono or mono to stereo, but it is pretty easy. It is just a plug and play, and I love easy gear because if there's one thing that I don't like to do, it is having to learn how to use gear, or having to bring batteries, or having to charge my gear. Like, I often forget to charge my batteries of my camera, let alone that I have to charge even more gear. So I'm pretty excited that this is just like a plug and play camera. Okay, I have to turn around again because I again just started walking aimlessly. I don't know what it is, but when I'm talking to you, I just kind of forget where I'm going. I'm just walking somewhere, I guess. But the last thing that I want to touch on before I go home and I show you how you can separate the audio and how you can edit the audio is the input on this microphone. There is an input on this microphone. I don't know if I'm going to use it because I'm going to use this microphone primarily as my vlogging mic, but basically with the input mic, what you can do is you can plug in a lav mic or a wireless receiver. For example, if you want to use this microphone for more than just vlogging, if you want to use it for... Why am I out of breath? What is this? If you want to use it for interviews, for example, like, this microphone is way more versatile than just for vlogging. It is definitely not just a vlogging mic, but I'm just gonna use it for vlogging, and I think most of you are probably interested in using this as a vlogging mic, but but I think it is great that we have the options. So let's go home. Okay, I am home and I'm at my desk because I'm gonna show you how you can edit your audio and how you can separate the audio recorded with the Deity D4 Duo. I am still recording with the Deity D4 Duo right now. Oh my gosh, that's such a mouthful to say. But I am still recording with it. I did switch to the A7 III right now. It is about like a little bit more than an arm length away. It's like an arm length and a lens away. But I think that it's a good test as well because this room is not soundproofed at all. So you're probably gonna hear a lot of reverb. I'm kind of curious to see how this microphone responds to this environment. And especially if you also live in a house or you have a room that is not soundproof, now you know what it will sound like. So I'm gonna show you how to edit your audio in Premiere Pro, of course, but also in Final Cut Pro and in DaVinci Resolve. Let's start with my favorite editing program, which is, of course, Premiere Pro. Alright, so I just imported all of the clips that I just shot outside, and I'm going to select all of them and then right-click on them and go to Modify and then Audio Channels. Then I change the clip channel format from stereo to mono and the number of audio clips from 1 to 2. Okay, press OK, and now when I drag a clip to the timeline, I don't see one, but I see 2 audio tracks. One for the front mic and one for the back mic. And now what you can do is you can do a few things. You can either unlink the tracks and then just delete one of the tracks if you don't want the audio track at all. But what I like to do, and what I did in the past week as I was trying this out, was just muting one of the tracks by dragging the line down completely. Or if you want to mute a part of the audio track, what you can do is you can use the pen tool to create points and then drag the line up or down as you see fit. It is really as easy as that. Now, it does take a little bit more work than usual, but I think that you get a lot of value from it, so I think it's definitely worth it. The second program is Final Cut Pro. Now, I don't have Final Cut Pro, but my good friend Dana, who's also known as Dana Did It on YouTube, allowed me to use his screen recording so I can show you how to do this in Final Cut Pro too. Thank you, Dana. So in Final Cut Pro, what you want to do is you want to select your clip and then go to the right side of the screen, and under audio configuration, you want to change stereo to dual mono. And now you can mute the entire track or just part of the track like you can do in Premiere Pro. Lastly, DaVinci Resolve. So if you use DaVinci Resolve, what you want to do is you want to right click on your clip and then go to Clip Attributes and Audio. And here you want to change the stereo to mono, and you want to change one track to 2 tracks. That's it. And we're back. So let's answer the question that we asked at the beginning of this video. Is this the ultimate vlogging mic of 2020? Yes, absolutely. I love everything about this microphone. It meets all of my requirements. It is easy to use, it is small, it is portable, it's just plug and play, no charging, great wind protection, and most importantly, great audio. And for only $89 or 110 euros, you get not one, but 2 microphones. I am really impressed with this microphone. It is super versatile. You don't even only need to use it for vlogging. You can use it for interviews or even documentary filmmaking if you want. Now, I do want to say that the reverb test that I did wasn't really great, but at the same time, that wasn't really fair either. The general rule is if you want to reduce reverb in your room and you don't want to soundproof your room, you need to keep the mic as close to you as possible and not an arm's and a lens length away. But I did want to share with you what that sounds like in case you have a room like mine as well. So make sure to check the links in the description if you want to pick one of those up. I really recommend it. It is such a great microphone, such a great price. You cannot really go wrong with this. And if this entire time you have been distracted by that box right there, the mystery box, then make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell, because in about 18 hours, I'm going to reveal what is inside that mystery box. And trust me, you do not want to miss it.